Hey everyone, and welcome! Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs, doesn't it? Maybe it's a sudden power outage that leaves you in the dark, a job loss that tightens the belt, or even just a severe weather warning flashing across your phone. These moments remind us that being prepared for the unexpected isn't just a good idea, it's a smart way to protect ourselves and our loved ones. That's where prepping comes in. Now, you might have an image in your head of bunkers and endless supplies, but the truth is, getting started with prepping here in the United States doesn't have to break the bank. In fact, it's more about taking practical, budget-friendly steps to become more self-sufficient and resilient when things don't go according to plan. This video is your beginner's guide to prepping on a budget, showing you how to build a solid foundation of preparedness without needing a fortune. So, what exactly is prepping? Simply put, it's the act of making preparations for potential emergencies. It involves creating plans, gathering essential resources, and developing useful skills that can help you navigate challenging situations, ranging from simple power outages to more significant regional events. Think of it as a way to cushion the blows of unexpected difficulties that are often beyond our control. Interestingly, a large majority of people in America, around 73%, have already taken at least one step towards preparing for a natural disaster or emergency, which shows that the idea of preparedness is more common than you might think. Now, there are some common misconceptions about prepping. It's not just about preparing for some far-off doomsday scenario. While some individuals do focus on extreme events, most people who prep are actually preparing for more everyday challenges, regional disasters, and national emergencies. These could include anything from a prolonged power outage in winter to preparing for hurricane season if you live in Florida or Texas. Another myth is that prepping requires expensive bunkers or a huge amount of specialized gear. While having those things might be part of some people's long-term plans, you can absolutely start with simple, affordable items and gradually build your preparedness over time. The focus of this video is exactly that: practical, budget-friendly steps that anyone can take. To get started, let's look at the core areas of prepping. These are the fundamental categories you'll want to address to ensure your basic survival and safety. Think of them as the pillars of your preparedness plan. The most essential areas include water, which is absolutely critical for hydration and sanitation. Food, providing the energy and nutrients you need. Shelter, offering protection from the elements and a safe place to be. Health and first aid, to deal with injuries and illnesses. And security, ensuring your safety from potential threats. It's important to remember that even small, inexpensive actions within each of these categories can make a big difference. To help understand where to focus first, consider the Rule of 3S. This principle suggests that a person can survive approximately 3 minutes without breathable air, 3 hours without shelter in harsh conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. This highlights the immediate importance of addressing shelter, and especially water, before focusing on longer-term food supplies. Let's dive into building your emergency food supply without emptying your wallet. The key here is to focus on affordable, long-lasting, non-perishable staples that you can easily find in your local grocery store. Think about items like grains such as white rice, which has a very long shelf life, pasta and rolled oats. Legumes are another excellent and budget-friendly option. Dried beans like kidney, black, navy, and pinto beans, as well as lentils, are packed with nutrients and last for a very long time. Canned beans offer a convenient, ready-to-eat alternative. Don't forget about canned goods, such as vegetables like corn and peas, fruits, and canned meats like tuna, salmon, and chicken, which provide essential protein. Other affordable staples include peanut butter, powdered milk, cooking oil, sugar, and salt. To make your food prepping even more budget-friendly, consider buying in bulk when possible, especially for items like rice and dried beans. Keep an eye out for sales, coupons, and discounts at your local grocery stores. Another helpful strategy is the deep pantry concept, where you gradually build up an extra supply of the items you already use regularly. This way, you're not buying a whole new set of food just for emergencies. Remember to practice FIFO, first in, first out, by using the older items in your stockpile first and then replenishing them with newer ones. Now, let's talk about water, which is arguably your most critical need. The general recommendation is to store at least 1 gallon of water per person per day for several days, with a goal of reaching a 2-week supply if possible. One of the most affordable ways to start storing water is by using clean and sanitized food-grade plastic bottles that you might already have, like soda or juice bottles. Just make sure they have tight-fitting lids and avoid using milk jugs, as they can be difficult to clean thoroughly. You can also invest in inexpensive 5 to 7 gallon food-grade water containers, which are readily available at many stores. Brands like Reliance Aquitainer are often mentioned as budget-friendly options. For a longer-term and cost-effective solution, consider rain barrels. These can collect non-potable water for various uses, though you'll still need a plan for purifying water for drinking. Speaking of purification, some budget-friendly methods include boiling water for at least 1 minute to kill most harmful microorganisms, using inexpensive water purification tablets containing chlorine or iodine, or investing in a personal water filter like a Sawyer Squeeze or Life Straw, which are relatively affordable and very effective. Remember to store your water containers in a cool, dark place away from any potential contaminants, and to rotate your stored water every 6 months to a year to ensure freshness. Building a basic first aid and hygiene kit doesn't have to be expensive either. You can easily assemble your own by purchasing affordable items from drugstores or discount stores. Essential items for your first aid kit include bandages of various sizes, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers like ibuprofen or acetaminophen, gauze pads, medical tape, antibiotic ointment, and any personal medications you or your family members need. For hygiene, stock up on soap, hand sanitizer, and wet wipes, which are crucial for sanitation, especially when water might be limited. Other important items include toilet paper, feminine hygiene products, a toothbrush and toothpaste, and garbage bags for proper waste disposal. Taking an affordable community first aid and CPR class can also be an invaluable skill to have. When it comes to security on a budget, the focus is on practical, low-cost measures. Start by reinforcing your doors with good quality deadbolt locks and ensuring your windows are secure. Improving outdoor lighting, perhaps with motion sensor lights, can also deter potential threats. One of the most important and free security measures is simply being aware of your surroundings and practicing good situational awareness. Building relationships with your neighbors, and even considering a neighborhood watch program, can provide an added layer of security and mutual support within your community. Learning some basic self-defense techniques through free online resources or affordable classes can also enhance your personal security. Finally, it's wise to be discreet about your prepping activities. This is often referred to as operational security. Remember, you don't have to go it alone. Community involvement can be a huge asset in your prepping journey and a very budget-friendly strategy. Connecting with local preparedness groups or organizations allows you to share knowledge, skills, and potentially even resources, which can significantly reduce your individual costs. When you're starting out, it's crucial to prioritize your prepping needs. Focus on the most essential categories we discussed: water, food, shelter, health, and security. And use frameworks like the Rule of 3S and Maslow's hierarchy of needs to guide your priorities. Create a gradual prepping plan. Start small, perhaps with a 72-hour kit containing the absolute essentials, and then gradually work towards a 2-week supply and beyond. Don't underestimate the value of learning essential survival skills like fire starting, water purification, basic first aid, and navigation. These skills are free to learn through various resources and significantly boost your self-reliance. Lastly, remember that financial preparedness, such as having an emergency fund and avoiding unnecessary debt, is a foundational aspect of being ready for the unexpected. So, there you have it, your guide to starting prepping on a budget. Remember, getting prepared is a journey, not a race. Every small step you take makes you more resilient. Don't feel like you need to buy everything at once. Start with the basics, focus on affordable solutions, and gradually build your preps over time. Being prepared isn't about fear, it's about peace of mind and the confidence that you can handle whatever life throws your way. If you found this video helpful, Please give it a like and share it with others who might benefit. What are your favorite budget-friendly prepping tips? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical guides and self-sufficiency advice. Thanks for watching and stay prepared.